All right, guys, I'm going to do the top example on the back of the packet. It's on the last page. I'm going to do it using long division and using synthetic division. So it says to use an appropriate procedure. So that means either long division or synthetic division to show that x plus 1 is a factor of the function. So I'm going to use synthetic first. I'll show you that it works with long division after. With synthetic division, I'm going to put a 1 because that's the coefficient for my x to the fourth. I'm going to put a negative 1 because that's the coefficient for my x to the third. I'm going to put a negative 10. I'm going to put a negative 8. And I'm missing a constant, so I will put a 0 to hold its place. The number I'll use here is going to be negative 1. So I'll bring down this 1. 1 times negative 1 is negative 1. Negative 1 plus negative 1 is negative 2. Negative 2 times negative 1 is 2. 2 plus negative 10 is negative 8. Negative 8 times negative 1 is positive 8. Plus negative 8 is 0. Times negative 1 is 0. Plus 0 is 0. Notice my remainder is a 0. All I need to say here is that x plus 1 is a factor of g of x because g of x divided by x plus 1 has no remainder. That's it. Now let me show you how to do that division using long division because some of you guys are having trouble with long division. If I were to use long division, I would have to set it up like this. I would have to have all of my terms underneath this division bar or the house or whatever you call it. And then I would use x plus 1 as my divisor. X goes into x to the fourth, x cubed times. So then I do x cubed times x, and then x cubed times 1. Now I have to subtract. Negative x cubed minus x cubed is negative 2x cubed. Now I have to bring down my next term because I will eventually subtract here. X goes into negative 2x cubed, negative 2x squared times. Negative 2x squared times x is negative 2x cubed. Negative 2x squared times 1 is negative 2x squared. And now we subtract. Negative 10 minus negative 2 is the same as negative 10 plus positive 2. That's negative 8. Bring down the negative 8x. X goes into negative 8x squared, negative 8x times. Negative 8x times negative 8, or times x is negative 8x squared. Negative 8x times 1 is negative 8x. Now we subtract. Negative 8 minus negative 8 is 0. Bring down this 0. This is a 0x if you want to call it that. X goes into 0x, 0 times. 0 times x is 0x. 0 times 1 is 0. Subtracting. We get 0 as a remainder. Still a 0 as a remainder, so this explanation is still valid. All right, so that's a pretty good example of how to use both synthetic division and long division and how that works into this problem here. You do need that explanation. All right, good luck studying this weekend, guys. I will see you Monday.